So y'all, this will be a topic about all things relationship. Let me get my little situation here together. I'm trying to get my Zoom together, you guys. All right. I think I have it together. Okay, yes, I have it together. Great. Now, those people who have invitations, please feel free to enter in. If you would like for me to send an invitation, just let me know, and I will do just that. But on to the discussion. So here's the thing. Being honest about relationships, a lot of people I think are delusional when it comes to love or discussions of love and talking about love. So I want to be honest in this discussion tonight and talk from a blunt standpoint. And the reason why I say blunt is because you can't sugarcoat these things, okay? You can't sugarcoat love. You can't sugarcoat truths. So it's better to come at these type of discussions in an open, forward kind of way, right? Instead of making it seem as if love is a movie, something that we watch on TV, and it actually plays out like that. Like, the guy gets the girl type thing. Sometimes the girl gets the girl and the guy gets the guy. So we got to be real and we have to be honest when it comes down to love, when it comes down to relationships. So here's the thing. A lot of people like to get upset when I talk about situations of cheating. So here it is. I had a discussion with someone and we were talking about love. We were talking about relationships. And my standpoint is love doesn't have much to do with it. It really doesn't. Love doesn't have much to do with marriage. It's all about a partnership. And today's relationships, I hear a lot of people, want to base love or marriage off of these material things, what this person has from what they don't have. And I mean, it's cool if that's how you want to base the relationship, but I think we need to be honest when we do such things. Like, for instance, if you are what they want to consider the modern day woman, and in other words, they're saying you're superficial. Just about anybody, well, anybody can get you if they have money. That you're easy. So by you putting everything out there, these men are already feeling that what is left to get? If they can pay for you, throw you a couple of dollars, what is there left to get? Wife, what? What is there to wife when anybody can have you? So, there's a difference in what they would consider the modern day woman. And I would have to say what Kevin Samuels like to say, the high value man. Chill out, Ellen. You know, the high value man, I will go as far as even coin the high value woman and labeling the high value woman to be not the superficial woman, not the woman who looks like everybody else today, with the big asses, and you know, you have a certain type body to where is made so everybody looks the same. Not that as a value, but the value within, meaning, is this a woman of substance, right? Is she wise? Can she help lead? Is she a woman that gives good advice? Is she the calm to your storm? Whenever you step out of line, acting wild, acting outside of yourself, is she that woman that can pull you back in and say, you know, hey, calm down, it's not even that serious? If this is not that woman, then you can't say that truly you have a high value person, because the value is on the inside versus the outside, because anybody can buy material things. Anybody can get money and create the image, but not everyone has the ability to have charisma. You know, they don't have what it takes to get with even not having the material things. They don't have any charisma to them, no charm. So it's like you need those material things in order for you to get what you want. But if you had the inward things, then you wouldn't have had the need for the material things. So it's like, to me, there's a backwards understanding, there's a backwards world, there's a backwards teaching. I call this place the Twilight Zone personally. So in talking about backwards teaching, backwards understandings, if we're going to be honest in looking at marriages and looking at love, we can't say that those two really are a must. So love is a very hard thing to ask of anybody. Love is a very hard thing. I'm sorry, y'all, this thing flying around. Love is a very hard thing to maintain because people change throughout the years. So if I might love you today, I might not love you tomorrow. And it's not my fault that I may have saw something or realized something to make me not be in love with that person anymore. It just happened. So I'm not going to beat myself up about it. It just is just how I feel. So should I stay in that situation if I realize, you know, I'm no longer in love with this person, just because I'm married to this person? If I married this person based off of love and not anything else so much. So it's like I have to be real with myself. I have to be open with myself. I have to be honest with myself. If I'm no longer feeling the situation and I know that everything that I needed to be this good woman to this man, he was offering, and all of a sudden now I don't see him possessing those things because I may have outgrown it or maybe changed. That's good. And I'm the type of person that'll quickly move on. 9 times out of 10, this person will probably cheat or they'll end up ghosting the person in a relationship. But 9 times out of 10, they doing both. They're cheating, they're leaving, but they haven't left yet, but they're creeping and they're just waiting. 9 times out of 10, they don't know how to tell the other person, I don't want to be with you no more, or the relationship has gotten stale. So they move on while they still hold on until, you know, the easier thing happens. You bust them, And it's like, oh, okay, good. I'm glad this thing is over. I'm glad you found out or whatever. But it's easier not to say anything. It's easier to just go ahead on and move forward. For a lot of people, it's how they feel about these situations. So they wonder why they are ending up in dead-end relationships. And I explained just yesterday how easy these things can happen. And a lot of people I'm not trying to crush nobody's dreams here, but a lot of people are out on dates right now, celebrating Valentine's Day, right? We're going to keep it real. And they are either one of two people that are in a relationship. They are in a 3-party relationship. So you probably know that your partner cheats, messes around, but comfortability keeps you there, right? You don't mind the fact that this person might mess around. You probably fight, argue, beat somebody up, same routine, trying to threaten them. If you do this again, I'm a blah, blah, blah. But they know you ain't gonna go nowhere. They know you ain't gonna do shit. 9 times out of 10, they gonna argue. You gonna, do whatever. They'll say, all right, let me do something that I know is gonna make you feel good to shut the hell up, buy you a gift or whatever, and then the argument is over. People forget. 9 times out of 10 is going to happen again. So if I was allowed to cheat and get away with it, and you took me back, I mean, what? And we've been together for a minute. Let's say we haven't even been together for a minute. Let's say we've been together for a month, and you already see signs that I'm a cheater, and you take me back. That's on you if I do it again. And I would just keep it real. That's on you if I do it again. Because if I'm showing you signs early, if I'm letting you know soon as the relationship starts, hey, I'm liable to cheat. And you don't even know what it is that you did that may have caused me to cheat, or if this is just something I do, or I got excited because of temptation. None of this was discussed. So you have a lot of people in relationships in these type of settings, and it's comfortable. They're good there. And the reason why they're good there is because they're used to dealing with that. They're used to that type of abuse. So you can't put it this way. I can't say that they wrong, but don't be surprised every time you get cheated on. Don't look so surprised. Don't feel like you're a victim, because you're not a victim at this point. You're an idiot at this point. You know what I mean? It's just like people say, you can't help how you feel. Why not? Why are you not in control of your emotions? Why can't you help how you feel? Why is your mind strong enough to tell you, hey, we shouldn't be loving this right here? Why aren't you in alignment with what your mind is saying? Shouldn't your mind be the power over your heart? This don't know what the hell to do. It only knows to feel. The reason why it knows how to feel is because it don't have eyes to see. So it just knows how to feel its way through. So it's like, if we're not going to be honest with ourselves about relationships, about commitments, about taking accountability, right? We can't say that this person is dogging us out, doing us wrong. No, we're doing us wrong. If you say that I don't like this type of behavior, but you allow it. Evidently, you like that type of behavior. So don't get mad at the player, right? Don't get mad at the player. Get mad at yourself for loving the player, for staying with the player, for falling for the player's charm. Get mad at that. And then start to say, you know what? I'm tired of falling for these type of people. Maybe I need to change my perspective. I need to change my standards or whatever. I need to change what it is that keeps attracting those type of people. So let's be accountable for us. Because who are you giving power over your mind and your heart to when you're saying you can do whatever you want? I don't care. And then when they do it, motherfucker, you can't, you can't wild out like that. That to me, that's fake. Because if anybody should be mad, it should be the person that you try to act like, oh, you told me I could do whatever I wanted. And now that I'm doing it, you want to act stupid? I should be mad at you. Like, so anybody could flip that around now. At the end of the day, people are going to be like, oh, you wrong for that. But if you give somebody power over your mind, don't get mad when they control you. You give somebody power over your heart and your emotions, don't get mad when they trigger you. Same thing goes for the body. It's like, if they can tell you, hey, I don't like so-and-so, in order to be with me, I need you to execute so-and-so, and then you go and do it, that's on you. So it's like, if you give somebody that much power, they'll take it. They will take it. So you can't get mad for people being who they are. Just start recognizing what you're dealing with. Learn the signs. Learn to recognize the signs. Or what they call them today, the red flags. Know when you see red flags. Now, you can't call something red flags if you like it. If that's what you like to do, if you like to deal with drama, if you like to fight people, every time somebody cheats on you, and you just like the excitement of catching somebody and busting them, and I knew I was right. You just to prove that you're right. You get in these types of relationships that somebody gonna dog your ass out on. So it's like I'm trying to figure out why get mad. No need to get mad. If you're going to get mad at yourself for accepting the behavior, for accepting somebody doing anything, because evidently you got to be pretty lonely. I'm gonna say it like this: a person has to be pretty lonely to allow such abuse. You gotta be pretty desperate and lonely to allow yourself to be abused. So, a lot of people want to dog out singleness. A lot of people want to say that, you shouldn't be single. Oh, you lonely. Oh, that's the trash life. In reality, you are giving up your peace by committing to somebody, by being in a relationship. Did you know that you have peace when you are by yourself? Because this is the time when you get to know you. Nobody is influencing your mind, your heart, nothing. You are a free bird to do what you want to do. So if you are allowing someone to say, you influenced me to open up my heart to want to give this relationship a chance. You are allowing them to come in because you allowed them to come in here. So now you're allowing them to come in here. You gave them the key. Now, if you let's take the modern day woman who moves in the guy she just met 2 weeks ago into her home where her children live, young children live, okay? And she moves in, a stranger, just met 2 weeks ago, but fell in love because the sex was good. It was bomb, had a gushy, didn't know what to do. She moves him in and she gives him a key. You don't know if this dude is a pedophile. You don't know if this dude is setting up to rob you for every single thing that you have. You don't know if this dude is a murderer and he was plotting to just take your ass out. But these are the things that we are doing in 2022. So love for these girls is in the country, people say it's in the cooter. They find love in the snatch. So evidently, if you just dick them down real good or give them sex real good, then right there, they are already in love. Now, this man doesn't have to be a person of substance. He don't have to know how to lay down foundation, the family, none of these things. He don't have to be a good stepdad or good dad, period, to your kids. You know, none of these things. He doesn't have to be even involved in their lives. And he live in the house. But again, this is the behavior that we allow. And then we get surprised when the man turned out to be what we thought he was. You know, we was like, I thought he was, I can't believe he acting crazy. I wonder why that is. I'm confused. I wonder where we dropped the ball at in intelligence, in common sense. I wonder if somebody could tell me. I wonder if somebody can reach out to me and let me know where did we drop the ball in common sense, especially as women, especially as mothers, because there's no way all these children are falling prey to predators by the hands of their mothers, by mommy's temporary boyfriend, by mommy's boy toy. Ain't no way. That's not possible. It's not happening. Not in these good women's homes. Not in these good religious folks' homes. Not fornicating and stuff. That's not happening. So I need to know if anybody knows what's going on. They need to tell me. Because I am seeing women dogged out, left and right. And if I might be correct, women of brown tones. I know that we can't say a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to be real careful of the words I use, because with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and stuff, like, I'm just about can't be on no platform because I have a tendency to say stuff a little too bluntly. Mm-hmm. So women who look like me, they would say that these are the women, you know, these brown tone women, they just running rampant, having a bunch of babies, doing a blah, blah, blah. That was the back in the day. Now you hear these women are going to college, not having kids like that no more. They making money. They making more money than these men now. So now we got to flip. We have a complete 360 that's taking place. And now men can't handle it. So now you have men saying, I don't want to marry. When they wanted to marry before. Now you have men who, they're like, or you have women who's wanting to be married, but she wants to play the role of the man. Now, I'm an older type woman. So, I'm not going to knock new age things. If that's what these women are into, hey, okay. But if it's one thing I know, men have always been men. The ones that choose the woman that they say, you know what, I want it to be faithful and committed to just you. Like, I stopped all that running around and, I'm done. So if he's not saying that, I don't know too much. I don't know. I think women are taking the chance with that. Now maybe I'm wrong, but I think women are taking a chance with that. With asking these men to marry them in that kind of sense, like getting down on their knees and or buying the ring and proposing type situation. A lot of these women are the ones who, again, she's the provider. She's the one who he live in her house. He's sleeping in her bed. She puts money in his pocket. She is the one who guides him and tells him what he need to do, when he need to do it, like one of the kids. So I don't know, again, how well situations like that work out. Maybe some men today, they like the dominant woman, and she want to play that type of role, and he might be a little on the side of more on the feminine side, to where he says, you know what, I'll let you play that role and I'll play your role. If that's what they are into, I'm not knocking it. That's new age stuff. Like I said, I'm old school. I'm back here. So but what I can say is what I've been seeing, a lot of these situations aren't working out for you, for your relationships. I see it backtracking. I see it backfiring because you have new ways, but you're expecting them to still act in the old ways. You want these men to be getting up, provided for you, and taking care of the home and doing this, that, and the other. But I thought you was taking care of that. I thought you was doing all that. Now you tired and you want him to do it? I thought that was your place. Because that's what he's gonna think. Like, babe, I thought you was handling this. I mean, shit, you was doing everything so far. I mean, I was just sitting back chilling. So you can't get mad at the man when he's not ready to step up and be a man because you was playing that role the whole time. So in my perspective, I know that a lot of people might see it as backwards. They might see as old ways or whatever. But sometimes if the old wasn't broken and it was working and you change some shit up and it's not working no more, you might need to go back to the old ways. Like, this new age stuff is just not working. It's not happening for you guys. So the way you're going about relationships, like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. A lot of women don't know that they men like other men, so she competing with a man and don't even know it. Like, where you do this? Where the hell y'all do this at? Like, Like I could see if he, how to put that? I can see if it's a situation of loyalty and he's like, I just want to be with you, right? I get that. But if it's not on some real type stuff and it's on some feelings off of some love shit, it's not gonna last. It's just not going to last. Nothing lasts always. And that means love as well. Because love changes. These things change. People change. One day, hell, I like salads. Tomorrow I might not like that junk ever again. I might not never eat another salad again. And I done based my whole life on salads. That's stupid. But this is what we doing. This is how we handling things. So I don't know if if we're not being honest with ourselves about it, if we just deciding that we're going to be hopeful and keep praying and praying and praying that somebody's going to change and or something to come down and take his wand and go, make that love me. Make this the best relationship ever happen. Make this the one for me. Make this the like that just doesn't happen. It's like you have to make choices for yourself. Save yourself. If you want to be happy, you have to find out what your happiness is. Don't nobody else know that but you. So you have to go for what you feel makes you happy. And at the end of the day, if it's a material thing or material things, then I can tell you that's going to be very short-lived. If people make you happy, I don't give a damn if it's your husband, you've been married, your wife, y'all been married for 50 years. If you've based your whole life as far as your happiness around this person, then I can tell you're going to be disappointed. Because at the blink of an eye, this person could change or this person could pass away. And then that means your happiness is gone. So you got to find your happiness and your peace and your place first before you decide to even bring someone else into your life. Because if you haven't found your place, how are you going to ask somebody else to help find your place? You got to find you. They can't help find you when you haven't even found you yet. It's like it's a self-discovery. And they have to meet you. They can't find you. They have to meet you where you are. Nobody is your aid to, like your savior like that. It's like, I think people put too much responsibilities on other people. And it's not realistic. And this is why people choose to be single these days. They don't want to have to deal with that kind of stress, that kind of worry. That's a lot to ask of a person to make me happy every day. That's a lot. Like my happiness is based upon yours. That's some BS. But when you examine the relationships that's happening, that's what it is. So you got to know what makes you happy and what brings you peace. And if you're with somebody who doesn't bring you either, why are you there? Like, what are you doing? But wasting time. Oh no, it's the years we've been together. 20 long, miserable ass years. And you try to make them 21. How wonderful. Oh, let me clap for you. Oh, congratulations. I wonder which one of y'all gonna drive each other to the grave first. Because you're so damn miserable. You know, this junk is sad. But this is all based upon societal norms. That what society says, this is what is going to be. Everybody moves with the wave. Oh, people should be in relationships. Nobody should be single because then you're going to be looking crazy. Everybody trying to rush in to get into relationships just so they can save face in the public. But you're miserable. This person doesn't make you happy. This person drains your energy. They stress you out. You can't even sleep at night because you're worried about what this person doing. 5 years, 6 years of that, 7 years. And they say, yeah, it's the time. What a stressful time that is. But are you going to change anything to make your life any better? No. You just complain every time they fuck up and stuff like that, like everybody always does. Or, they never seek help, counseling, because, oh, that's just for white people. Like dumb stuff. Like nobody seeks help. Nobody seeks advice. Like this is crazy. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. I need to start calling this damn series the Twilight Zone because that's all I seem to talk about. It's just the craziness that we live in every day and that we say, oh, but it's normal. Yeah, it is normal. It's sad, but it's normal. So it's like, I want feedback on, if you feel that maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Maybe you think I'm some bitter old heifer that need a man or some junk. Let me know. Let me know. I can tell you that I'm not, but what I say don't matter. I want to know what you think. How do you see these relationships? How do you see these modern day people handling these relationships? Is it logical? The question was, do you move off of your emotions first or do you move off of logic first? Like what leads you? Because what leads you would tell a lot about your relationships. If you're a person who move off of emotions first, you're 9 times out of 10 someone nobody can speak to when you get in your feelings. Nobody can say a word to you because you are uptight in the chest. Nothing is going to connect. Nothing is going to click at all. If you are a person that's here, you'll realize some things and you'll end up straightening this up real quick. As soon as you realize that, you can be in love, like, oh my God, they're so amazing. And then you realize something and you think about it, like, wait a minute. Nah. It's like you instantly like, oh no, let me close that back up. I was about to put that lock back on that shit. And you can tell a lot about a person and how they handle, how they move, how do they react first, and then what they go to. So, the ones who quick to react because they thinking, they end up getting hurt in their feelings because they jumped the gun with speaking something too quickly. And the person ended up saying, oh, no, you're wrong, and blah, 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 blah. You end up realizing you put your foot in your mouth, and now your feelings are hurt. So it's a connection there. You think with this first, and you jump the gun, you're going to get hurt here. You think with this first, you jump the gun, it's going to make you realize here, and you're going to run rampant, crazy, until you can get this right, and then get this in the line so you can move right. But, you know, that's just my logic on it. I have no degrees and no professionals. I just have experience in life and understand what relationships entails. But y'all, I'm not gonna stay on too long. I'm out. If you would like to join the live, if you would like to join the Zoom, let me know in the comments, or if you would join me on Facebook, you can hit me up in the inbox and I can shoot you over the Zoom link. I also do readings. And if you are interested in getting a reading, you can contact me through Facebook at Pamela ButtaFly and inbox me, and I will respond and schedule you in, okay? I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. Listen, if you can help grow my channel by liking, sharing, subscribing, I will be on Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock every night, Monday through Friday, with hot topics, deep topics, me talking my ish. So if you are interested in joining in, let me know. Hit me up. I would love to hear back from you. And I'm going to say peace, you guys. Thank y'all for watching.